Just took a few more tomatoes off the bushes, and the average sort of size that I'm getting off those black crims now is one of these, and that came in at 419 grams. I'm more than happy with the black crims. They're a good tomato. Today is Tuesday. I'm getting a couple of extra tomatoes off the bushes from a brother-in-law, so I just thought I'd show you what sunburn looks like on the Black Russians. I think that one's a Black Russian. It's either Black Russian or Black Prim. It's one of the black tomatoes anyway. That one, when I picked it about 5 minutes ago, was the new record holder at 431 grams. I haven't picked any fruit for a couple of days. But anyhow, you can see that this area here is the sunburn on it. Getting a bit of this cracking too. I've had to up the water on them because it's been so hot. So there's nothing much you can do about it. You get a bit of cracking. And right next to that one was this fella, which is the new record at 465 grams. That's the biggest tomato out of the patch so far. There's at least 3 bigger tomatoes that I can see in the plants. One of them on the same bush, 2 of them on different bushes. But we'll see what happens in the future. This one here is an ox heart. It's a pretty sort of typical ox heart. What sort of weight are we getting? It's 168, 170 grams. Yeah, that's the normal sort of thing. These are a very nice tomato. I'm going to show you how to save seeds on them soon. That one is a beef eater. That's quite a big one for a beef eater. It's a beefsteak, sorry. Yeah, this one's more typical of the size, 120, 130 grams. There's plenty of those. They're a prolific cropper, but they're nowhere near the quality of some of the other tomatoes. Yeah, this is one of the little beefies that got sunburnt. You can see this round area of sunburn here. Well, it doesn't make any difference to the tomato. Just cut it off and it's fine on a sandwich. The current procedure that I'm using for replenishing the nutrients is these 3 little cups here. I basically put the 3 ingredients in the 3 cups. I'll zero this one out, if it lets me. Yeah, there it goes. And I want 30 litres of nutrient for today, which is fairly standard addition for me. So it's out with the old Chinese spoon. Put 15 grams. After we've done the tomato special, get out the Epsom salts. Put in 7 grams of Epsom salts. 8's not too bad. Looks like I have to zero out the scales again. And it's out with the calcium nitrate, and 15 grams of calcium nitrate. That'll do for that. Then we stack them out, take them out, stack them up, take them outside, and start putting them in the system. First, I take the tomato special, just tip it in the bucket, open up the tap into the bucket, clean this out while I'm at it. This is a 15 litre bucket that I'm using, and I put 15 grams of tomato special into that little cup there. Now to kick it off, I've got a standard old piece of conduit with a stirring end on it. As the water's going in, that's just rainwater from the barrel. I simply give it a bit of a stir to make sure it's all dissolved. can see here, the reservoir's down here. What I've done is I've got a bucket with a hose in it and a tap here. I usually leave the tap on full, but the idea is that you just get the mixture, pour it into the bucket, and the hose will let it drain into the reservoir quite slowly. And if you're running the pump, as I am, it'll get mixed straight through. While that's mixing through, I'll take the second one with the Epsom salts in it, throw it in the bucket, put a few litres in the bucket, 5 litres or so, give that a wash out, give this a stir as it's filling up. Now the tomato special is just finishing going into the reservoir. So I tip the funnel up a bit, and now I just empty in the Epsom salts, which has been dissolved while the rest of it was going in, and that can drain in. Now I've still got the calcium nitrate here, but I'll let the pump run for half an hour mixing that through the plants before I put the calcium nitrate in. Now the Epsom salts has gone in. That's empty now. I'll mix this up. I'm not going to put it in just at the moment. I'll just turn the tap on and stir it in. What I'm going to do is turn the tap on this off. After I mix this up, I'll put it in to the addition system, but I won't actually add it to the reservoir for half an hour, which will give the calcium nitrate plenty of time to dissolve, and will give the tomato special plenty of time to be circulated throughout the Dutch bucket system before I add the calcium nitrate. Okay, the calcium nitrate's going into the addition bucket. The tap's turned off, so it's just going to stay in there. I'll put the mixing bucket away, get the lid out of the addition bucket, and that can just sit there for a few hours until I'm ready to turn the tap on at the next feeding of the plants. While we're outside, I just thought I'd show you these ones here. These are a mortgage lifter variety. That fruit is still green. This is the 3rd week of autumn. Those are the first that have started to turn red in this whole plant. And it's got good sized fruit on it, no doubt about that, but the mortgage lifter is a very, very late cropper. While we're at it, I'll just show you these capsicums that I've got here. These are just growing in deep water culture buckets. I've already been picking plenty off these, but you can see the peppers growing on them. All they are, there's 4 pots sitting in here, just like this one, and well, that's dead, but the other pots aren't, and they're growing little capsicums in them. Plenty of capsicums on both bushes. There's another one. They're good size to them. You probably can't see that one. Yeah, they're quite good size. I'm quite pleased with those. I'll just get a better shot on that large one. There he is in there. Yeah, I'll be doing that again next year. I think I'm going to concentrate a lot more on capsicums because my wife and daughter both love them.